Hello, my desktop publishing students. We're doing, this assignment is 929 ConeSales, and basically it's going to be a combination chart, but you're going to learn a few new things in here. One of the things being drop lines. So this will be a little bit different. So yes, you've done a combination chart, but we've got some other things to add to it. So I want you to click in cell A3, hold down your Shift key, and click in cell C18. So in other words, I've got all the date data, I've got waffle cones and sugar cones. So we got two different series, okay? So we want to insert a line chart. So go to Insert, go to Line, and choose a line with markers, okay? Choose a line with markers. All right, that's good. And now what we want to do is we can change the size of a chart. Now, I've always taught you just to drag it up and size it according to what you need, which is most times works for everything, but you can change the size of the chart, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to go to your Format tab, and if you go over here, you'll see the height and the width, and they're in centimeters. Now, I asked you to change the height to 4.75 inches. So here's what you do. You put in 4.75, and now you use your Shift key, hold it down, and press the quotation marks once. They're on top of the apostrophe, right beside the Enter key. So make sure you've got 4.75 and you've got the inches symbol. And Word will convert it for you. So don't worry about having centimeters. It's not a big deal. Just put in 4.75. Now watch. Right now your width is 3.75. But watch. When I press Enter, okay, it automatically changed the height to 12.07 meters. All right. It didn't change the width. If you wanted to change the width, you could put in your own width. Maybe you wanted the width to be 5.25 inches. So put in the inches and press Enter. Oh, did I not do that? Hold on here. 5.25, and I want my inches. All right, and press Enter. Oh, it's not going to let me. It's controlling it. Okay, so all I had to do is change the one, and I didn't see it adjust. Okay, wait, I want to go back here. I'm going to go back Control-Z here. Okay, there's what I had. This was 13.36. All right, so if I change this to 4.75 inches, all right, and I press Enter, and the other one is 13.36. I think it was 13.34 before. So it did adjust the width for me, even though I couldn't see it. So let's do it one more time, and this time I'll make it 3 inches, okay? 3 inches, and we're at 13.36. No, it didn't adjust it. It left it the same. So I adjusted the height only. And when we use a corner handle, remember, we can adjust the whole thing according to what we want. Okay, but if you do need to change the height or you need to change the width for whatever reason, you can put the measurements in, but I find it much easier just to drag it and place it where you want. Okay, and this time, did you know that waffle cones came in and sugar cones came in? Because there were no blank lines, and we selected that in our data. So that's a lot nicer to have there. All right, so now if we click on Move Chart, okay, so I want to go to Design tab, and I say Move the Chart, okay, and now this one here, we want to call it, oh, wait till we get there. I'll just put it in the new sheet, Chart 1. All right. And we moved it there. Whoa, I don't think I chose that. I was talking to you. Move the chart. I want to go to a new sheet in Chart 1. Okay, now we can't change the size here. Okay, even if you go to the Format tab, it'll be grayed out because it's already as large as it can go. So you can't change the size. Okay, so now it says right-click the waffle line. Okay, the waffle line is the blue line. Okay, the waffle line. And I looked at my legend and it told me the waffle line. And we want to change the series chart type. So we're going to right-click, change series chart type. And you've been in here before. And we want to choose area. All right, so for the waffle cones, we want to choose area. So there's area. All right. And we say OK. So now there's the area for the waffle cones. You can see the red line for the sugar cones. All right. And now the chart title, we want to click in here. Okay. And the chart title, you want it to read waffle and sugar cone sales. So waffle and sugar cone sales. Okay, go shift home and go choose a color. Doesn't matter to me what you choose. I'm going to just go with the burgundy. I'm going to make it about size 28. Okay, and I'll go with bold and italics. All right, so there I've got my title done. Okay, and now it asks me to add primary, minor, horizontal grid lines. All right, so I want to go to Design, Add Chart Element, Grid Lines, and I want primary, minor, horizontal grid lines. So primary, minor, horizontal grid lines, that's what I want. All right, okay, that's good. Now it says right click in the area of the waffle. Okay, so here's my area for the waffle. Right click and go to Format Data Series. Now, this time it says add a gradient fill of your choice. Okay, so I'm just going to go to Gradient Fill here. And I'm going to just choose one of the presets. I don't know, maybe there. And it said choose a direction for your, okay, mine's on radio, so the directions I have are putting this, the white shiny, the radio right in the middle. So if I'm going to do that, I need to choose something like, no, that's not going to give me, that's not going to look good. Maybe I'll try this one. Okay, so that puts my reflection there. If I go here, it puts my reflection up here. It's a little bit too light there to use that, so I can get away with it here. And, but hardly. I'm going to go with this center one here, and I'm going to change it. I'm going to try putting in, what if I stick a green in there? Okay, now you can, do whatever you like with it, okay? Or you can go to linear, and then you can play with your different angles here, however you want to put it. And, yeah, so that's okay. And if you didn't like the white here, then go choose another color. You adjust it to suit your style and what you like. Okay. All right, that's enough there. And then it asks you to go to the sugar cone line. Well, make sure you're on the line. Okay, make sure you're on the line. And it should say Format Data Series. And it says line. Okay, so I want to choose a solid line. And I'm okay with my burgundy one, but you can choose whatever you want. I mean, maybe I could go with purple. Might work. No, I need it brighter. Okay, that's better. And then remember, we want to go to marker, and you've done this many times now, so this isn't anything new. Built in, choose what you want. And I'm going to go back to the diamond and make it size 10. And the fill for the diamond will be not white. I don't want white. I'll try to go with the purple. Okay, but I'll try to use a different purple. I'll use this one. It's a brighter purple. All right, and then the border solid line, and I'm going to go and put maybe I should put the green on there. No, you won't be able to see green. So here, I'll choose yellow. All right, and my width here, I'm going to go up a little bit there. All right, so now you can see I've done the markers there. All right, this time it says on the sugar cone line, add a data label to the May 4th date. All right, so here's May 4th. Okay, this is May 4th, so click there once so that you only have that one selected. And now you're going to go to Add Chart Element, and you're going to go to Data Labels, and you're going to choose Data Callout. Now, that's hard to read, so I want to go to my data point, and I want to go to Fill. Hold on here. I want to go to Fill. No, it gotta be on my data label. What am I thinking here? On my data label, and I want solid fill, and that's obviously not a good color, but I will go with a light purple just so that we can see it and it looks better. All right. Okay, so we put the one data label on it, and now watch, if I click on it and you see the white handles and I move it a little bit, you can see your call out stretching from that point. Okay, so remember that you can move your call outs. I forgot to do one thing, the drop line. So now I want to be on my area. I've selected my area, okay, and what I want to do is I want to go to add chart element, okay, and I want to say drop lines. Go to lines here, and you're going to say drop lines. So now do you see how the lines have dropped down here so that you can read the points? So when we were looking here, if we wanted to know what date the points are on, they followed in the area with the drop lines. And that's something new that you haven't done before. All right, I think that's pretty well everything. So go back to sheet 1. Oh, actually, no, we got to name our chart. Okay, so right now it doesn't say to name your chart, so I'm going to stop there, not name it right now. Okay, so it says right click on sheet 1. There's sheet 1. Save your work. Okay, go Control S to save. Now it says right click and it says hide it. So the sheet is gone. So when you would open up this, all you would see would be chart 1. Okay, now you said to me, okay, it's hidden. How do I get to show it? Right click here and say unhide. And it says sheet 1, yes, so unhide it. Now you could do the same on the chart. Right click, hide. Okay, all you see is this. But if you right click and you see unhide, then you say open up chart 1. So that's important. Sometimes when you open a document, you think something isn't there. Don't forget to always right click and say, if there's unhide there, then you know that something has been hidden, so say unhide. All right, so now let's name our chart. Let's just call it combination chart. So double click on here and put in combination. Okay, combination chart, and sheet 1, let's call it sales. Let's double click on it and call it sales. All right, so now the same thing. If I went to sales and I right click and I say hide. You see how hide is great because you haven't got anything hidden. Watch, I go hide, and now I right click, unhide is there. So I can say unhide, unhide sales. If I go here and I right click and I say hide, then I can go here, right click, and say unhide, and unhide it. So you've got both sheets there, and that's good. Now I'm going to let you put your own headers and footers on there. They're just standard, so you can do that, and then save your work, and that's the end of that assignment.